Hi there, Taurus. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome to your reading. Back with me again, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. So this is going to be your love general messages. The format is going to be you versus them. I'm going to be pulling a card about who is it that we're going to be talking about today, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and advice by the end of the session. Okay, keep in mind that this is a general reading, so the roles might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you at all. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for a personal reading with me. And don't forget to check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. All right, so let's do it, Taurus. The Lovers, Hermit, Chariot. So many major arcana. Let's see. Taurus, I think that this reading actually has a potential to be talking about two people. So one person is the person that you've dealt with in the past, and then the other person is going to be the person in which you're dealing with in and now or recently, okay? But let's get into the one person scenario first, okay? So in this person's overall energy, this person has the Lovers, the Hermit, the Chariot. You might be dealing with a Gemini, a Virgo, or a Cancer. This person's right now is really trying to reflect on what this connections is all about, because I feel that this person, something about this connections kind of like pushed them to be doing something that is so unlikely of them. Okay. I feel that this person, you know, represented here with the King of Pentacles. So you might be dealing with an Earth sign as well, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person always make the smartest choice, the smartest decisions, something that is practical, something that is realistic. However, by being conjoined in connection with you, it kind of like gave birth to this Uranian fool, the fool type of energy, whereas like, you know what, I'm just going to be taking a giant leap of faith with it. You know, I'm not going to be careful. I'm not going to be calculative. I don't want to overthink things. I don't want to take it slow. I really do want to just take a giant leap of faith. So they feel like a crazy and amazing type of connections with you here, Taurus, okay? And it freaked them out a little bit here, yeah? It freaked them out a little bit here because it's like, wow, Taurus is actually pushing me to be somebody that is so not what I used to be, okay? So they're kind of like, sometimes if you feel that their energy is a bit on and off, is because they're freaking out and they're trying to rationalize, they're trying to put some logical perspective into why they are feeling this way. But they're very like, kind of like curious. I'm hearing like, what is it about you, Taurus? Something like that in regards to that, because you're making them very impulsive. Like it's almost a little bit animalistic the way that this person wants you. Your challenges here, Taurus, is the Temperance and also the Ten of Cups. You might also be dealing with a Sagittarius. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, it's very difficult for you guys. You feel that it's very difficult for you guys to be building on a Ten of Cups with those individuals or the collective happiness between the both of you. However, if you're not dealing with a Sagittarius, I feel that from your part, okay, there's a little bit going to be like a little bit of a swift of energy or a little bit of a shifting of energy where you're going to be in a mindset of where like, I don't know what is it that I want in my life. Do I want the 10 of Cups or do I want the 10 of Pentacles? Because 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles is similar but different. 10 of Cups, we're talking about relationship where it's all about collective happiness. You're happy, I'm happy, it's fruitful, it's beautiful, and etc. Whereas 10 of Cups talks more about the tangibility of that relationship itself, more about you guys building a family together, more of like you working together, maybe financially or whatever, to build like a solid, tangible type of relationship. And I feel that your challenges here has a lot to do with you needing to choose between the two. So in the past, this person was represented by the Three of Swords in opposition, the King of Pentacles in opposition, and also the Page of Cups in opposition. Now, if we're talking about your past person here, I think there was something here that you did that really hurt them. I think that you guys were coming out of a period where you guys were hurt, and knowing that you guys are healing, that put like a lot of pain into their heart. Might be dealing with someone who does like to see you being in pain though. But anyway, I feel that in the past, you guys had like a lot of clarity, or you had like kind of like a closure or confirmations that you've been seeking for. That's why it helped you to get out of a period where you feel that you're hurting all the time. Now, if this is only talking about one person, we're talking about just the person that you're dealing with in the past. I feel that seeing you going through the healing, it pains them. However, it kind of like also, I would say, give birth to a new feeling from this person, where this person is starting to see you that that you guys have the full potentials, that they also wants to be, you know, right? Like when you're healing and you're thriving, and then people would suddenly would want to have some of that, some of your energy. And I feel that this person was feeling that way in the past. Now, in the now, Page of Wands in reverse, and also the Fool card. From your side, you have the Page of Swords in reverse, and you also have the 10 of Pentacles in opposition. I do feel that if you guys are dealing with one person, it's very difficult for you to fully trust them, because you don't know. Like in the now, this person could be doing things in the heat of the moment. Because Page of Wands in reverse and the Fool card is a very impulsive type of energy. You know, it's like a fire sign. I'm a fire sign. I'm a Sagittarius, right? So it's a fire sign who's being very, very impulsive. Like, oh my God, you're the best. You're the person that I want. And without thinking further. This is their energy towards you. And I feel that you guys are being very, very skeptical about it with the Page of Swords in here. You might want to find out what this person's intentions are. You might kind of like want to tie in 1 + 1. Is it equal to 2? Whether or not their words really reflect on the reality of their living, whether it's the truth or not, and etc. Because your main goal is basically the 10 of Pentacles, right? Like you're basically no longer want to be settling down for just a love story. But I feel that for some of you, you guys just want to settle for a life story with someone. You're talking about the long term here. You don't want to get caught with just a 10 of Cups. I mean, like, yeah, I have emotions, I have feelings. It would be great to be in a relationship with someone that I'm in love with. But again, in Indonesia, there's a saying that love cannot buy rice, right? So you kind of like wants to be focusing on the tangibility aspect of the connection here. So before we clarify the past and the present, I want to, let's pull your future card, okay? However, if you guys are dealing with two people, I do feel that there's like a new person here that really, really wants you. Like the way that they want you is like 100% wanting you here. Whereas with your past person, you still kind of like is a bit curious with this person, although you have labeled them with something, but I see none happening. If you're dealing with someone who is very selfish in the past, they're still going to be selfish. So let's see the future for you guys. So in the future, from their side, they have the Knight of Pentacles in opposition, and also the Six of Swords. From your side, you have the Six of Wands in opposition, and also the Knight of Cups. There's going to be some good, really, really good moments between the both of you. You will see that this person is, the way that this person gives you active services, the way that this person is showing their unwavering, you know, devotions towards you is going to give you like really, really good feelings, and it's going to get you into your emotions. I think this is going to get you into the emotions that I feel that in and now you're trying to avoid. Now, here's the problem. I told you, right? Like, it's so unlikely of them to be this way, but there's something about these connections that push them to feel or to be acting like the fool. Whereas, like, I don't care, you know, like, the hell with the hell with what the future is going to look like. The hell with security. The hell with stability. I want Taurus. I'm going after Taurus. I want them. So in the future, you would have some good moments. Yes, that's for sure. But then there's going to be like a little bit of a crippling doubt that is coming from this person, because it's like, whoa, am I going too fast? Maybe I should slow down a little bit. But you have the Knight of Cups here in that proposition. So when you get into your emotions, this person would kind of like quite decide. And it's not because they feel that they have got you. No, it's more about like, oh my God, like I'm freaking out. I'm doing something that is way out of my norms. So maybe I should slow down just a little bit. So let's clarify here, okay? Let's clarify the present moment first. Yeah. Let me take that. Okay. Okay, so Page of Wands clarified by the King of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in upper position, and also the Five of Pentacles in upper position. In the now, you guys are kind of like quite operating on a different level, you know, like, yeah, usually this person is like you. They want some sort of security and stability, but because of the amazing force of these connections, they aren't really like that. So they're kind of like much more pushing through when it comes to emotions. They are sensing that you might want to take it slow, that you don't really trust them, that you're a skeptic of them. And that made them a little bit disappointed. Okay, that made them feel a little bit like quite rejected or abandoned for some reason. Now, with the Fool card here is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and also the Empress in upper position. This person, it almost seems to me as if like this person is conflicted because this person feels that you don't want them. There's something here that they're waiting from you. Page of Swords in reverse from your side, clarified by the Page of Cups in upper position, the Seven of Wands in upper position, and also the World card in upper position. You don't trust these individuals, I think. That is why you're giving off or you're emitting that type of energy towards this person. You know deep down inside, you know, you have a really good heart. Page of Cups is my favorite card, even though it's just a page, because it talks about genuineness, you know, like the first fish that you just caught, and you're so excited to give it to someone else instead of keeping it for yourself. So you know that you have that quality, and you know you have that empathic ability inside of you, and you're trying to protect yourself here by basically building maybe some ground rules or some boundaries here, establishing some sort of a boundaries here. So the energy that you're emitting to this individuals is much more that you're treating them as a friend. Let's see the Nine of Pentacles in upper position. In the future. Eight of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and also the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This person wants to join you. This person wants to be in a Ten of Cups relationship with you. Collective happiness, everything that is about emotions. But again, sorry guys, I just got sick. But anyway, again, what you want is the Ten of Pentacles. What they want is the Ten of Cups. And I think this is the problem within this connection here. Let's see the Six of Wands in upper position. Ooh. Okay, let's see the Knight of Cups in upper position. So you only want to settle as long as there is the guarantee of the happily ever after. What I was saying in the beginning, it's going to turn out in the future where emotions is good, but you've been hurt by emotions before. You know, having love towards another person is good, but you've been hurt by love before. So what you want right now is certainty, a guarantee that this is going to last. It's not just some impulsive type of thing that is just going to be making like a great love story, but it's not going anywhere. You want something tangible here, Taurus. And they sense it. They sense it. But because it's a different type of expectations from one another, this individuals might get a bit skeptical of you, and you would also be quite skeptical of this person. You would probably think that in the future, this person would only cause you hurt with the Three of Swords here. I feel that there's a possibility that you might cut this person's off because of this mismatch of energy. You're afraid of getting hurt, basically. Okay, so that was if you guys are only dealing with one person, right? However, if you guys are dealing with two people, I feel that in the future, you guys are going to be in a relationship with the one that you've just met recently. And it's going to be making you feel good about yourself. And I feel that you guys are going to be flaunting that new relationship of yours towards your past person. Okay, so now let's pull some advice card for you here, Taurus. Eight of Cups in upright position, the Lovers in upright position, and also the Five of Cups in upright position. Okay. You know what? Like, you being fearful and you wanting to do something different than you used to before is actually doing you very, very good. Because I'm using the After Tarot deck, so it's going to be very different in a traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. But here, you know, spirits or the universe really wants you to be looking at your past relationship. You cannot expect to be doing the same thing and then expecting a different result. Okay. So if you've been led by emotions before, if you've been led by feelings before, well, maybe trying to start looking for a partner that would fit your life values, something tangible that you're looking for here. Because this is the Eight of Cups. And how can you conjoin them together? How can you conjoin between, you know, vetting someone through the lens of I want to be building a life story with an individuals and whether or not I have feelings and emotions for them. And lastly, I want to say this to you, Taurus. Some of you might have the tendency to self-blame when things get bad, when in a relationship, things got worse or bad, or you have an argument, you have a tendency to kind of like blame, well, maybe it was my fault, to apologize way too early. I mean, apologizing in a relationship is good. However, you also need to see who is actually at fault here, right? And then the other one is that in this next week to come, there's going to be people who are going to be needing your help. It could be financial help. It could be like an emotional support type of help. But the advice here is to not really do it. I know it sounds mean, but to not really do it, because I do feel that you would need whatever it is that is required for you to help this person for yourself in the long run. Okay? So I think that is it for my reading for you here, Taurus. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you've been looking for. And I hope you have a great week ahead. All right, bye-bye. Have a great day, guys. I love you.